Good morning. My name is Joanna and I work as a marketing assistant manager for Greenpeace. Greenpeace is a registered charity. We have a mission in creating a green and peaceful world. We want climate solutions that will help prosper without damaging the planet. As an organisation, we are very worried about the current debate concerning the existence and cause of climate change and how this is affecting people's pro-environmental behaviours. The current debate, as stated by The Independent 2017, all research on climate change does not scientifically prove beyond all doubt that our greenhouse gases, which also includes water vapour, nitrous oxide, ozone and methane, are causing global warming. There are two areas of this debate, one in which some argue climate change is a natural effect. The opposed view claims that climate change has been created through human activity. The first area of debate. A recent study by Cook 2016 shows 3% of climate experts who argue human activity have not been the dominant cause of climate change. Judith Curry, a climatologist, represents this 3% by proclaiming recent data and research supports the importance of natural climate variability and calls into question the conclusion that humans are the dominant cause of recent climate change. A Gallup News poll 2016 shows 35% of Americans not believing human activity was the primary reason for the increase in the Earth's temperature. The opposed view states that primary reason for climate change is caused by human activity. Cook 2016 study shows 97% of climate experts argue humans have been the dominant cause of climate change. NASA 2014 support this view by agreeing with the climate experts in terms that global temperature will continue to rise through the production of human-caused greenhouse gases. A 2014 IPCC report develops on this statistic, explaining why climate scientists experts agree, showing the effects CO2 is having in terms of climate change. 65% of Americans support this view as confirmed by a poll carried out by Gallup News 2016. A major area of concern in regards to the impacts of climate change is the topic of air pollution. Carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas which has led to be the biggest effect on global warming. Humans have come to rely on fossil fuels to power cars, planes and heating their homes. A 2017 DEFRA report states that air pollution has had a harmful effect on human health. London Gov have proven it to lead to respiratory issues. The Royal College of Physicians 2016 report shows that air pollution has contributed to around 40,000 premature deaths in the UK alone. To understand the effects this debate has had on people's pro-environmental behaviours, we at Greenpeace have focused on two target publics to determine whether their pro-environmental behaviours have been affected by their perception on the debate. Looking specifically at educated suburban families, looking at their attitudes to climate change in relation to reported transport habits and aspirations. 79% are likely to buy a car smaller in the future due to climate change. The next publicly we analysed was less affluent urban families. 62% stated nothing would encourage them to cycle instead of travelling by car. The findings from the focus group show well-educated suburban families have a clear understanding of climate change and the impact human activity has on this topic. On the contrary, less affluent urban families show a below average level of concern and have a lack of understanding on how human activity affects climate change. We can see on figure 4 that there is a clear increase towards people's pro-environmental behaviours based on their perception of the debate. In order to promote pro-environmental behaviours, we have set out 3 research objectives for your research agency to carry out. The first, to understand whether the debate influences pro-environmental behaviour. Second, to investigate whether there is a relationship between the level of education and their judgment on the debate. Lastly, to explore whether household income affects pro-environmental behaviour. So thank you so much for your time and listening. If you have any further questions, Please feel free to contact me. My contact details follow below.